Assalamu alaikum, all my dear friend, and all my positive well-wisher or supporter, and I hope that you are okay, and especially you are going on well or fantastic times, and how about your practice? That means your English journey, and I hope that you are practice with yourself every day with different topics. So dear friend, again I'm with you, and I try to share about my feelings and how I am going on every day, and how I am practice every day with my topics. You know that every day I try to share about my everything, and that is why again I with you, and again I welcoming you my another speaking video. So dear friend, always I saying that I was nothing in English language. That means I had nothing in English language one of my times. But some really I think there's who are beginners, who are going to speak practicing. They are also think that or they are also understand that they are not they are not understand how can be starting their speaking journey, and how can be apply vocabulary or sentence structure and grammar structure, and many things is you are consider complex or something difficult task. But I think that if you are feel that these types of activity, just continue your practice, just regular your practice in these groups. I hope that these types of limitation or these types of problems remove automatically if you are depend on your own practice, your on your own practice on regulars. I hope that these types of activity or problems will be removed as soon as possible. But it is possible if you are when you are depends on your regular practicing. Should friends, when I was beginners, these times I understand that every day I try to capture a video, just 1 minute or 2 minutes. I think that it is one kind of my great times or my tight or hard time or tight times, because when I is going to speaking practicing with different topics, I understand that just I would be capture a video, or my duration video is 1 minute or 2 minutes. But I hope that one day I can be easily speak with different topics. That means I can easily my video duration is increasing. That means when I was depends on myself or depends on regular practice. Obviously one day I can be limit my minute. Today I am going on well time, and when I is opening my camera, I understand that I can easily deliver my speech. I can easily practice with myself and different topic, and I can easily describe many things. Obviously it is one kind of my good point. So, and when I was beginners, I was so much worried about my practicing, and these times a lot of question arise myself every day. But I can face this question and try to search or try to help different person or mentor. I think that it is one kind of my good point, because if I these times stop my practicing, today I am not today I cannot standing this type of position. Really, I am so much happy my practicing, because these times I understand that my video duration is about 4 minutes or 5 minutes or 7 minutes. I can easily deliver my speech. Obviously it is one kind of good some things, because still now I am still with myself. That means every day I try to capture my video. I try to practice vocabulary. I try to practice different sentence or structure or grammars. I know that I'm not a fluent speaker, but my good point is here. I am still with myself. I am still with practicing, and obviously this journey is smooth one day, or this journey is well one day. And that is why I stay with myself, because I am so much optimistic person. I am so much believe myself, because because on the other hand I know that English learning is totally depends on more practice, more rehearsal, and that is why every day I try to practice with different topics or different way. I try to apply also different systems or way. Sometimes I learn some vocabulary, sometimes I uh, learn some grammars and different some things. Obviously it is one kind of great task or another task. That is why I stay with myself and I stay with practicing. Sure, friend. If you are also think that you are beginners, when you are going to speaking practicing, you are not do not know how can be employ vocabulary or how can be making sentence. Everything is complex and everything is considered haphazard. But I think that's if you are just still with uh, every day just 30 minutes or 20 minutes, to be honest, after some days, it is maybe 6 months or 7 months, you know that's how much you are improving especially English language, because you know that English language is related with more practicing. So when you are more practicing, then your learning is effective, and then you are improving a lot of especially English language. Sure, friend, it is my today discussion topics. Thanks a lot. Allah Hafiz.